I'm here in Schuyler, Nebraska, where a little bit ago I got to sit down with Economic Director Kim Kavanaugh to look back at the year that was.
2015 was a pivotal year. It was the culmination of several years preceding that of ongoing efforts, and some come to fruition sooner than later. But no doubt, in retrospect, that 2015 was significant when you look at an investment of over $18 million into a community of 6,200. That is, in fact, significant. What's even more exciting is the overall trajectory of the community, where we headed in the future, because 2015 didn't come to a stop. We're already into 2016, and all of the accomplishments and successes in years past will continue to move us in a positive trajectory that is even more exciting with the possibilities on the horizon. So 2015, granted, was significant. The previous years, a lot of accomplishments there. But yes, 2015 does kind of jump off the paper as, wow, there's a lot going on and has been accomplished in Schuyler. Housing is an issue through all communities in Nebraska. I think more accentuated in the rural communities, and there's a long, lengthy list of reasons why. But Schuyler's unique position is its proximity to Columbus. We are located in an area that continues to be very economically vibrant in the creation of new jobs. And so jobs attracts people. Well, if the workforce demands are going to be met by the local employers, we have to grow our population base. At the same time, where are those people going to sleep at night? So additional housing is critical to the growth of the population, growth of the workforce. They're all interconnected. Granted, the floodplain issues have impacted Schuyler, and we will deal with those, and we have dealt with them because of the leadership of the mayor and the city council and the action by the Colfax County Commissioners. The Hughes Bazant drainage ditch was restored a few years ago, which helps to bypass some of the flooding Shell Creek waters. In addition, the Shell Creek levee itself was completed last spring with a ribbon cutting ceremony in May. So the northeast quadrant, the foreseeable future is, the forecast for that is to be dry, which we want it to be. The south half of the community will be captured more into the upcoming expansion of the Platte River floodplain, which will be put in effect, the new FEMA map put in effect April 5th, 2016. So the future growth of the community, as well as the growth of the housing stock, has to be north and northwest. And so there has been a couple of announcements of new housing subdivisions, which is quite exciting. That presents opportunities for new families to move in, presents opportunities for families currently here to move up into something bigger or newer, which will create additional vacancies. So a lot of people, a lot of groups have been involved in just what we are starting to see now. Schuyler is a community that needs to grow, a community that wants to grow. We continue to see a growing population. Schuyler's average population is younger than most rural communities. Our student enrollment grew by over 100 students just from the last school year. So how many communities in rural Nebraska can say that they're growing in population, their school is growing in enrollment, our tax base continues to grow, and we actually have many, many more jobs in the area than we do people? Quite a unique and advantageous position for the community of Schuyler to be in. The extension of the expressway from Schuyler to Fremont will have significant long-term economic impacts. One thing we know for certain, it will not decrease traffic count, okay? It will help us to facilitate the transportation of commerce, especially from the manufacturing hub that's located in Columbus. But on a personal note, it is a hazardous highway between here and Fremont, and so a lot of lives have been lost on that highway because of the heavy traffic load, and that highway does need to be expanded, needs to be updated. So we're not only going to save lives, we're going to have a long-term economic impact on all of those entities that use that expansion of the expressway. And we're excited and waiting for it to get completed, and that should happen in the next 3 to 5 years. Absolutely. 2015 was not a finish line. It was a platform or springboard into 2016. We hope to carry that momentum forward and to continue to build upon that. No time to try to coast going uphill. We have many opportunities that are encased in challenges. We are fortunate with our strategic location. Historically, Schuyler's location has been advantageous, and we want to build on that. We are very fortunate to be a suburb to Columbus, which is an economically vibrant community, and it's quite exciting, and we want to share in that excitement and in that progress with Columbus.
And as Schuyler propels forward into 2016, it seems like there are only great things to come. I'm Columbus News Team's Grant Ott, News Channel Nebraska.